Good evening and a warm welcome to the session. Today we are going to see a topic on project management and its career opportunity. Of course, many people were approaching me whether it is good for them in their career progression. Possibly, if you are in entry level or doing a MS program or similar thing, they have a lot of doubts whether it is similar to supply chain management or it supplement their education. So in this aspect, let us see the career opportunity with respect to project management. Let me share the screen. As you know, project management is a branch of management like supply chain management, mostly related with the projects. Okay, so what is project? Let us understand. Operations and projects are entirely opposite. Okay, operation means day to day repetitive kind of activity. So project is something like a unique work taken which is not repeated. Maybe it's once in a lifetime, something like that. So there may be lot of activities involved. Maybe in a manufacturing it could be increase in capacity, or it is the organization is building a new plant, or going for a new warehouse, or shifting their location. Maybe in the service industry it could be serving a customer. They are building a specific project for a customer, maybe of a high value. Here we are talking about a big project, not a small one, not a kind of a kaizen, but something like a transformation, which involves investment and also long duration, maybe 6 months or 1 year. So this is a unique activity, involves a large number of people and investment. Maybe if you have large number of projects and it has to be managed by a senior guy who may be called as a program manager. Maybe you might have seen in the job portal they ask specifically for a project manager or program manager. Generally they don't call for a junior person like a project executive, like that. So this kind of position requires some experience. Possibly, if you are in a software field, you have been working there for 5 years, 10 years, then you can lead the team as a project manager. Of course, if you have more experience, then you can handle multiple projects, not only software or manufacturing, even civil engineering projects are also similar. Assume that you are trying to construct a highway, or you are doing a building, or you are taking up a specific assignment for a rocket launch. All this could form a project. And if you are a very senior guy, you can handle simultaneously multiple projects. Then it becomes program. What is portfolio? Maybe it goes one step higher. You may be in a position to handle multiple programs. Of course, here experience and knowledge plays a big role, that you should be aware. The starting level could be at least 5 to 10 years experience to become a project manager, and subsequently program could be 10 to 15 years. Portfolio is the highest level. Okay. Now, eligibility wise, who can do project management? Anyone can do, possibly with a graduate level. Many of the programs are available not only in India and abroad. It could be a one semester or optional topic, but it is never a full time topic, because it's a part of the overall management. As eligibility, anyone can do this program, but once again, it has to be combined with your experience. Suppose if you are supply chain manager or procurement manager, you should have experience in the field. Okay, then only the project management will become relevant. And also you should align with your experience, education with the project management skill. It is not a standalone skill. And there are, as I told you, there are several domain. It could be purchasing, or in the manufacturing it can be a capacity expansion or new product introduction. In the civil, taking up a real estate project. In the airline industry, possibly building a new type of aircraft. Or in the defense, maybe launching a new kind of a weapon. In the software, it could be a new software project. So one has to be clear. Once again, project management is an additional tool. By itself is not a separate tool, like I was explaining in supply chain analytics. First, you need to also have some knowledge and experience in your respective domain. Then having this additional skill will be helpful to you. Then there are where questions whether it has to be a regular study or certification. There are a lot of certification even in India. If you take up XLRI or IAM, they offer 6 months certificate program or 9 month certificate program. Also, some colleges offer not full-time MBA, maybe a semester or optional topic, which may be the similar case in US or Canada or any of the European university. Apart from this education, there are also certification, like PMI offers a PMP. PMP means Project Management Professional. Why I am discussing topic is, once upon a time I was a certified project management professional, but now I have not renewed that certification. I will explain why as we progress further. So you have a choice whether to take up a certification either from PMP, or there are other certification like Prince or Agile Project Management. Uh, of course, you need to see whether you have the required experience, then it will become helpful. Supply chain management versus project management is totally different. Okay, supply chain is more of a operational requirement, and a person from a supply chain background doesn't usually require a PMP or project management knowledge or experience. And that is one of the experience that I have never used my project management knowledge in my regular operational area. So, if you are from purely supply chain background and trying to increase job prospect in project management, I don't think that combination will work. Okay, because supply chain, it's more of a repetitive thing, and also these domains are different. And if you are in supply chain, you don't really require PMP. And I have seen many people, they also have APIC certification and PMP certification, but not going to help them in any way if you are in the supply chain domain. In the supply chain, we also keep talking about ETO, engineered to order. It's a project kind. Maybe you are starting the design only after receiving the order, but such kind of a strategy is slowly disappearing, because this kind of a strategy requires a long lead time. Though it has a lot of advantages, like it can be customized, less inventory, all that is fine, but depending on the project, it's going to take longer lead time. So supply chain professional or those who are looking for the job, be clear, supply chain is different, project management is different. And as per my suggestion, project management is not for the people at the entry level or below 5 years experience. First, you need to have some experience in the relevant field. Then taking up this additional skill set is fine. Okay, supply chain is totally different because it is in the operational level. As I see from my analysis, not only in India but also in other countries like Canada or US, the opportunities are very limited. They expect you to have the domain knowledge, and then having the certification is fine. So if you are a student or at a entry level, you the PMP as such certification or education may not be essential immediately. When you have the necessary experience, then taking up will be okay. You may ask, there may be opportunity at a entry level project executive, all that is fine. Then they may not expect the project manager to have such a entry level person to have entire project management knowledge, but on the other hand, the project manager will expect you to have the domain knowledge and experience. This is where you have to perfect your skill in your domain at least up to 5 to 10 years. Then taking up this additional skill set will be really important, because I have seen many people have simply taken a PMP certification, for example, but at the entry level, it's not going to contribute much, because you are an individual contributor at that time and may not be required. This is my opinion. That is the reason why I have not renewed. There were many people who were immigrating, especially to Canada, because in Canada it looks like if you want to extend your stay, possibly people want to take one more semester or something like that, and for them easier choice is to take project management instead of supply chain management. But after completing that, the opportunities are very less, because to become a project manager, you should have worked in your domain at least 5 to 10 years, and then have this as an additional skill set. This alone cannot be a skill set for getting a job. So you have to be very careful. This is my profile. Of course, I have removed PMP since I have not renewed it. As such, it is not relevant, especially if you are in the entry level. The PMP or project management education itself is not required. Maybe as you grow up, you can learn latest at appropriate stage. Okay. On the other hand, I advise people to take any topics related with supply chain, either as a certification or a college extension, to improve your prospects of getting a job. Okay, what we do is we do training and consulting in supply chain, logistic, and procurement. Also, AI, machine learning, or data science related to supply chain and logistic. One of our popular program is on supply chain analytics. Of course, we also guide and train on various APIX certification. If you need any assistance, you can WhatsApp in this number so that we will revert back. Those watching live, if you have any question, you're always welcome to reach to me or my team. If you are watching offline also, you can message either in LinkedIn or YouTube so that we can respond. Thanks for watching. Have a nice evening. Bye.